90s there was like kind of a explosion of house music and techno in Angola. A lot of cities coming from Portugal. Como é que chama? Chaos?
Chaos Records.
Chaos Records.
Yeah.
With a K, with a
With a K. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So and some producers started also making techno beats.
Yeah. I think it was the influence was Lisbon, because in Lisbon in the early 90s we had like a lot of house and techno DJs going really popular. So everybody was into that like crazy, and some kids pick up that and try to do by themselves, like kind of to switch from kizomba and to have some kind of dance moment inside of a kizomba set. And of course, on the process of doing it, they discover a new road, which is, end up being what we know about kuduro, the genre.
So kizomba has been around in Lisbon for...
Kizomba is in our blood.
It's an African...
In African is since forever.
Yeah, it's like breathing.
Because what happened with the kizomba is that the Angolan musicians have been real friends of music from Zaire. And they're being like taking influence from Zaire and from Afro-Latin music. And they end up with kizomba. Soon it all started. It wasn't kizomba at the time. They call it. They had like a different name: Semba, like Rebita, Fayola, Quilapanga. They were all different styles of.
Yeah. And then
kizomba, they're all different.
They're all different.
And kizomba is like the
urban version.
The urban version of.
It's the R&B version.
Because the original styles they were all played with the instruments.
Yeah.
And kizomba is very much programmed in the computer.
Yeah, and synthesizers. It's very much also the influence of the zouk, like Kassav and all those bands from Antilles.
Those were the
France,
and a lot of music from Cape Verde too.
Yeah, so that was the kind of the quilapangas and sambas, the traditional music going electronic. Yeah. When they went electronic, they, because I think it's about Angola. Like every time they manage or decide to do something new, or kind of like to copy something, they invent something new. Like they end up doing something totally different.
Yeah.
Is it happening with baile funk right now? I mean,
baile funk is not so popular.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
Besides the hits.
Yeah.
Everyone know the hits.
Yeah, everybody knows. Everybody
like
kind of.
Creo and the ones that are playing hard.
Yeah, there's some baile funk guys coming to Wanda.
Yeah, they're always coming. So don't even say they're always there.
Yeah, but it's not like a.
I think nowadays they're more into calypso or something.
Yeah.
And a lot of samba.
They love samba.
Yeah, they love samba.
They love samba. Like that's something that is, I think, since I remember, like since
forever.
Since the soap operas, Brazilian soap operas, and entering Angola, people love samba. Yes. And I think baile funk is a consequence of that.
Okay. And in Lisbon, I mean, how did it develop there? I mean, it started in the suburbs, or I mean, like Africans or like Angolans who came to.
The Angolans that came to Portugal brought the
sound. Was popular all over Portugal. How does
among
it start?
The Angolans,
Among the Angolans, but not to the.
It's the same people, like the same people that were in Lisbon and bought the records from Chaos, went to Angola and went back to Portugal, and they brought what they developed and they brought what they did. And I think like
the question is, there's two big musical worlds in Lisbon. There is the African musical world. They have their own clubs, they play their own music, and the style don't mingle too much. Mm-hmm. And there's the normal club scene, European club scene. And kuduro was big on the African clubs, but it didn't exist on the European side. Yeah, not really. The Portuguese.
Like the techno house
Portuguese
clubs,
techno house clubs.
All the posh clubs, the designish clubs, they don't listen kuduro. Even today, they listen buraka, but buraka just brings something totally new to it. Yeah, it's a different approach. But it is like only in small, tiny clubs with a few DJs. I think they are coming also. And
sei, não sei.
Manaya came to
Manaya.
DJ Manaya.
Ah, DJ Manaya, I think so.
Yeah, there is a few DJs outside of the kuduro world, or outside of the African clubs world, that are playing kuduro. But this is something. It's like it's not even a movement. You know, it's like a 2-3. You know, like it's not even something I can call like.
It's a movement. It's a small movement, man.
It's a scene.
That's the beginning of
It's a
all.
scene.
That's the beginning.
Yeah, it's a scene.
It's the beginning of a small movement. Of a movement. 3 guys playing.
You have to. you have a new kuduro / R&B / hip hop project now in Portugal.
There's like 2 or 3 projects playing with kuduro, but actually DJing, there's not too many DJs playing kuduro.
So you're the first Portuguese act, or one of the first who picked up the sound and brought it to a different audience, or
that was the
first.
That was the punch, you know, like in the stomach of the Lisbon crowd. You know, they were not expecting, like, you know, going in a club and listen like kuduro, you know, like, because anyone knew it, because if you live in the suburbs, your neighbor is Angolan or Cape Verdean and is listening to kuduro very loud, so you know, you are familiar with the sound. And also on the 90s, we had a huge kuduro tune called Felicidad from Spain, one of the founders. And so everybody knew what is kuduro. And if you go to like maybe not like in the countryside, but you know, like in the urban cities, like big cities in Portugal.
They still play it.
Yeah, they know kuduro. They know.
They play the track.
But
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Ah, felicidad.
but when buraka started, you know, that was like kind of like a you know, it's the same of I'm trying to pick up like
No,
imagine when
you have to explain why people lost interest in what they were doing.
Okay.
What happened is that when kuduro started in the beginning of the 90s, it was more about a single beat and dances.
Batida.
They just call it batida. So they at that point they started to develop like a kind of kuduro where the beat was the most important part of everything, and the dancers like doing whatever it was over the beat. And then people start singing over the beat. The first guy singing was Sebang, singing over the beats, not rhyming, just singing, saying crazy words and then stepping to a point where people felt that everything that was kuduro needed to have like a chorus, a sing chorus. And then it was like a jump on the evolution. And some people didn't follow the jump. They stayed on the beginning, on saying funny things and making funny faces and making funny dances, showing their asses and blah, blah, blah. So this guy from the Felicidad, they were more of this part of kuduro. They're representative of this part of kuduro, this age of kuduro. Because nowadays it's like in the MC age. Have like a lot of people rhyming like MCs. Like hip hop is mangling with kuduro, and they're making rough kuduro.
Yeah,
the beats are even darker and
the stories are different, you know,
Yeah.
the approach is different, they don't make fun, you know, it's not clowny at all, you know, it's really
it's
like
very hip hop.
it's
a
really
message.
yeah, it's representing like okay, that's
This is
where
my
I come
crew,
from,
this is where I'm
my-
from, this is what I do.
yeah, this
It's
is
not
my-
more story about this guy went to the cemetery. It's something more.
yeah, it's like it's more like like the better example is to compare with a hip hop movement, something like that.
Yeah.
So more or less that's the journey of kuduro.
But I mean, does it has a big message like to the people in I mean the Angolan kuduro, which is big in Angola?
Yeah.
Is it social?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
music,
there is.
or is
Of
it-
course, because you know, Angola, the Angolan people, they're very creative,
Yeah.
and every month they found like a new word or a new expression, a new something that means
Yeah.
something new, and then
To express
actually
something.
to express something
Yeah,
new,
yeah.
and there's always a music about it, and there's
Yeah.
always
A song
some
about it,
song, something cultural about it.
yeah.
Like when we were in Angola, the song that they were playing most was
Toboyado.
Toboyado. That it means I'm really drunk.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's a guy that is drunk,
Yeah.
and he's just like Tobo is